Hey, what's up, guys? Kaori over here, and tonight I am going to talk about my review of the movie The Accountant. Now, before we go any further, I just want to let you know this is going to be a super duper duper spoil filled review. So, if you haven't seen The Accountant yet and you don't want to get spoiled, don't continue watching this. Stop watching it right now, and then come back later and also let me know in the comments below what you thought of The Accountant. So here's how it's gonna go. I'm going to tell you my positives about this movie and also my negatives regarding this movie. It's a fictional movie, I suppose, and it's a good movie. I overall really enjoyed it. For me, it was a little slow pace. I was hoping for more action and a little bit more of a thrill ride, but it wasn't quite that. It was a little slow. There's a lot of story involved that got me a little mildly confused. So pay attention. Don't look for bathroom breaks because this movie, if you skip a beat, you might lose a lot of the connecting factors to it. So I do think it's a good movie. It's very smart. It's very intelligent. It's the kind of movie I like, but I do wish there was more action involved. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that, make you jump a little bit, and it was good, and I think that the cast was all really well laid out. It's a lot of actors that you want to see more of, including John Lithgow, also Jeffrey Tambor, J.K. Simmons, my bad, and also Anna Kendrick in a role that I'm not really used to seeing her in a more serious tone. And she's, that girl is a powerhouse. She can do anything. She can sing, she can dance, and she also makes you feel like she can be your best friend and you can go out to coffee with her. So I think the cast was really well done. And let's not forget The Walking Dead's guys. Now I forgot his name. Jesus, I'm terrible. But he's great, and I really thought that him as, I guess, the kind of the main villain as well as Ben Affleck's character together worked really well. So this movie is really about, autism, and this is me getting into my positives, is that it really shed light into, you know, autism and how it affects a lot of kids, and whether it's to a very strong degree or very to a light degree, it doesn't make these kids, you know, lacking in any way. For me, and at least the message that this movie was giving out, is that it makes these kids just different. It doesn't mean that they're at a deficit. It's just that they're different, and you have to kind of socialize them differently in some sense, or you have to understand that their adaptation modes are different. So it helps you learn that to some degree of the effects of that, and I really enjoyed that, and I thought that was really good because it sheds light to this situation here, and that was a huge positive. The other positive was very impressed with Ben Affleck's moves, not just his acting chops, but his moves. In the movie, he does a lot of, a lot of action sequences, and I'm always impressed with him, and he blows me away when it comes to his acting and when it comes to his directing. This guy's he's reaching that point where you'll pretty much watch any movie that he's involved in, even if it sucks. You may want to watch it again. I mean, he has a very powerful background, and for a very good reason. So aside from the cast being positive, Ben Affleck being positive, I also liked the twist at the end. Now, I predicted this twist before we reached the end, but Ben Affleck's character and Jon Bernthal's character, yes, and now I remember Walking Dead, Punisher, they are actually brothers. And that was a nice little ending to that because you knew that was going to happen. Well, at least I did. And that little twist and just Ben's character was so almost one-dimensional, but at the same time multi-dimensional, that it really intrigues you. And for me, it felt like when Anna Kendrick was talking to him, like, man, what a lucky girl to be engaging with such an intriguing human, is really what I thought to myself. So I thought that they really effectively created a connection for, people who socialize well and people who don't socialize as well. And I think for me, I'm not great at socializing all the time. I get very uncomfortable a lot of times in crowded places, and I kind of shy away. I'm that kind of that wallflower that stands in the corner unless I know a couple people. That's just the way I roll. And one of the negatives for me would be that at the reveal at the end, when we figure out that Ben's character and John's character are brothers, there's not much more we get from that. The ending, and this is me being nitpicky because I'm very satisfied with the ending. I didn't feel underwhelmed with the ending whatsoever, but if I had to pick one, I would have liked to see a little more development between him and his brother. I will say, this is going back to the positives because I overall thought it was great, was I liked that Ben's character and Anna Kendrick's character had a romance going on, but they did not shove that. It was very discreet and very, okay, there's something here that shows that they can love, but that's it. And her character did the job to show a connection between, society and people who aren't so easily sociable. So overall, I thought this movie was good. I enjoyed the thrill. I wish, and this is another of my negatives, I guess, it had more action, but I would say I enjoyed thoroughly my 2 hours in the movie theater. And The Accountant, would I recommend it? Yes, I totally would. Would I see it again? Sure, but not in theaters. Anyway, so let me know what you thought, and don't forget to press that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe, and also tell a friend today to keep me going, and also let me know what you thought of the movie if you saw it as well. Okay, guys, well, thanks for stopping over, and I hope you guys have a lovely night. I'll talk to you later. Bye.